I'm on it. Got it.
We're recording.
Yes, we are.
Basic. Here we go then, folks. Hello and welcome to another Fry Up podcast. We took a week off because bank holiday, and also why not? Because we're not going to do it every week. So we decided to take a week off, but we're back fresh and ready. I'm Chris Milligan, here in Watford at the moment, and I'm joined by, obviously, the usual Fry Up crew. Matt Clewes and Fred Blagden in Southampton, and David George in Portsmouth.
Hello.
Good
I
afternoon.
like how the bank holiday was the official reason for us taking a week off.
Yeah, well, I wanted to
Even
give
we
it...
can take a day off.
Yeah, I wanted to
You're
give
too
it
sweet to place the blame on me, and I like it.
No, it's entirely your fault, and I resent you for that.
Well, okay, well, we could do the intro again, and Fred could be like... And the reason we took the week off is because David George...
Let the team down, as per usual. As usual, the letdown.
It's all right, David.
You're like the run to the litter, David.
You're a key worker, so it's all good.
Yeah.
He is a key worker.
You missed the key tackle. That's what you've done.
It's
Anyway,
a tough job.
David, I'm over it. It's done. Dusted.
Okay.
Very
I love
lucky
you
trip for now.
Fred has only just come out of his bedroom since the last time we done the show, so
Yeah, I've been in there
Just
for
woken up.
14 days straight.
Oh my God.
currently 25 to 8 on Saturday evening.
Yeah. Boozing and
It
watching
is
Peaky Blinders. That's my life at the moment.
Peaky Blinders and beer.
Yeah, I've been rewatching
Good way to
Peaky
live.
Blinders, which is an amazing series. Anyway.
Good diet. It's a good diet. Where should we start? I don't know who we should start with this week. Who should we start with?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Oh.
Let's start with that.
Okay, Chris. So my question to you is: should the legal driving age, be put down? Just as a first answer, yes or no?
No.
Yes.
Well, to 16, I think, like America.
I'd say 16 as well.
Well, speaking of America,
Oh no.
David, what are you saying?
Go on,
16.
David.
16 at the lowest. You couldn't go lower than that.
No,
Okay.
I agree with you.
So you wouldn't
We're not Finland.
So you wouldn't go 5 years old, maybe.
Unless it's
No.
like a mini Max Verstappen. No.
Okay, that's cool. So an enterprising 5-year-old boy who was pulled over while driving his mum's car in Utah told the trooper cop he was on the way to California to buy a Lamborghini.
Legend. Of course he was.
Who isn't?
This all started because basically the kid, 5 years old, asked his mum for a Lamborghini. She said no. He then got
Surprise.
in his mum's car and went to buy himself one.
Well, his mum's been incredibly tight there, not buying a 5-year-old a Lambo.
Unbelievable.
How does a 5-year-old know how to drive a car?
Well,
That is the question. How do you
that
get
is a
it
good
off-
question.
how
But
do you
my
get
other
the
question is,
drive?
well, how did he get the keys to the car? Surely
Sure.
Surely
the
there
keys
was-
are like stored in a place where he can't. And how do they not know that a 5-year-old has left and taken the car? What were they doing? Were they?
Apparently, he was so he could reach the pedals. He was literally perched on the edge of the driver's seat, so he could actually reach the pedals, similar to what Fred does.
Orange
But
July.
but apparently he was crying and everything. Yeah, he'd taken.
Good.
Yeah, that always helps, doesn't it? You know, you're in a situation, you're pulled over by the police, just start crying.
Or flirt.
Yeah, it even says in this article, the current list price for cheapest Lamborghini is more than $200,000. So there must be some rich 5-year-old, I tell you.
This is why driverless cars are dangerous.
Yeah,
That kid could genuinely, that kid could have got in the car, plugged in like a Lamborghini dealership, and just gone to a different state.
Yeah, I don't think.
That's it. Your kid has vanished.
That is a regular occurrence, this sort of thing. Though. It has just happened once. So
Yeah.
it's the modern day getaway.
Just leaves a note in his bedroom. I owe you one new child.
I mean, how many of you like sat on your dad's lap and drove the car for like a little distance?
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah, in Portugal.
We've all done it.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
Like a country road where no one goes.
it's all like dreaming to drive a car, but that's just too far, isn't it? Like,
Do we-
come on.
do we know how far he went?
Yeah.
No.
I was going to ask you that.
It doesn't say actually.
No,
it doesn't actually say what he was driving either.
His mum's car.
That is a crucial detail.
But we don't know what the
Wow.
car
Was
Oh,
it
no.
manual?
It's got to be automatic, otherwise
big
he would.
difference between like 5
yeah.
meters and
Yeah,
500
it has
meters.
to have been an automatic.
It'll
I
definitely,
imagine so,
it'll
yeah.
definitely be an automatic, yeah.
I don't think you'd be able to change gears as well as steer and accelerate all at the same time and stop at the right places.
Madness.
What
Finally,
if it's like a really rich family? Like it actually just turns out to me like a Mercedes AMG. He's just going to go trade it in.
The picture looked like a Ford Focus, but I can only see like the arch of the driver's door. So I mean, again, it could be.
It's probably a standard four-door coupe sort of car.
My money's on a Toyota Prius.
Yeah,
Automatic,
I suppose,
quiet, so you wouldn't have heard it leave.
It's Utah though, so you know, it could be anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Utah, I don't think they have many prices about, do they?
I don't think Utah's the most environmentally conscious state in America.
No, I don't think they're that bothered by it, really.
It can't be a pickup truck though, surely. Wouldn't have been able to reach that.
Oh no,
No, I doubt
it wasn't one of
that.
them.
Probably a normal
It
car.
wasn't one of them.
So
Any of
if you were driven off to buy a car when you were 5, what car would you be driving off to buy? Do you reckon?
when I was 5. I got to think
Is
of
it-
cars.
Are we talking cars that were around when we were 5, or was
Just
it
any
5
car.
now?
If you're 5 now,
I'm more likely to probably go and want to buy, you know, those little ones in like
Porsche.
Toys R Us, you know, the ones where you get on it,
on the motorised
the
ones.
electric ones. Yeah,
they're
I'm probably
pretty
more
cool.
likely to get one of them, to be honest.
They're pretty cool. To be fair.
They were little tykes. Good job, Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
Firstly, I'd go for 458 Italian Ferrari.
I'd go probably for Porsche 911 classic. Probably back in the day one though, not one of the modern, you know, like perked up sort of sex magnets. Probably go for the one.
So Matt, what would you yabba dabba do?
I just told you, a little one of those little quad bikes from Toys R Us.
Really?
No, I don't really know what I'd buy. I'd probably want some massive,
Like Land Rover, Range Rover,
like some sort of,
Vogue,
huh?
Range Rover.
I thought you were just singing Madonna for a minute.
No.
Maybe something like, just something big, a big Jeep.
I would say
Wow. You could go for anything. And you're going to go for
Feminine.
different Jeep.
Or a tractor. I don't really know. I can't really remember what I
A
was
tractor would be
Or
slower than your car now.
I'd probably try and take like an F1 car or something.
Good luck with that. They're on the lock and key, mate.
Well, exactly.
He's thinking
most
like a
car
5-year-old.
showrooms.
That.
Huh?
You're thinking like a 5-year-old. I give you that.
Exactly. So that's just
I-
my
I-
mindset.
Mine would be the brand new Aston Martin V8 Vantage.
Oh, nice.
In love with that car at the moment.
Very nice.
Literally, I was on a walk around the houses around here, and I went a little bit further afield, and there's a bloke with a brand new one, and it looks absolutely stunning. If anyone reads the Watford Observer and seen that one's been nicked, it's not me.
There we go. Heard it here first.
Sounds like you live in the Hollywood Hills, Chris. People got Aston Martin V8 Vantages around you.
There's not many people with those cars around.
Someone's a
here.
bit flush.
To be
I
fair,
wish
there's one in our office block. Obviously,
In-
no one's
in-
going to the office at the moment. But it's like an Aston Martin DB9 that always parks outside.
So she's been there since the lockdown started and then just forgot to come and collect it.
Imagine.
All I've got is my crappy Ford Focus outside, which has had a new engine.
Wow,
And,
finally, Chris.
it was quite broken. I mean,
It was, and it's got brand new Bluetooth, so I can finally make phone calls to people legally.
I just remember Matt calling me when you came down, Chris, in your car. I was like, "Can you come find us? There's an issue." And your car had broken down for the second time in Southampton. After breaking down, was it in Brighton, wasn't it?
Yeah, broke down on Gay Pride.
Yeah, in Brighton. Which we went to in Brighton. Went to by accident. We wanted to go to Brighton and turned up on the day it was Gay Pride, which was
Didn't even know.
which was wow. It was nice. There was a nice atmosphere about the place. I thought.
Yeah, nice day, but good luck getting back out.
Yeah, it was a bit of a
especially with
nightmare.
the cars broken down.
Yeah, especially when
Green flag
met a
came out
very-
though. Sorted you out,
Yeah.
didn't they, Chris?
absolutely yes, they
Very
did sort of
reasonable.
very nice Glaswegian chap who came.
Yeah,
and
he was a
sort
nice bloke.
Yeah. Had an interesting conversation in the car for about the half an hour.
Yeah.
Very lovely.
I think the fryer even got mentioned to him actually.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Fun time.
He loved it.
Well, good story. I really like that one. Should we move on to? Let's go to David next.
Ooh.
What have you got for us, Mr.
Go on,
George?
Dave,
Since you've
smash
been
it,
writing newspapers this week, you've got something for us.
I have, Chris. So today, the human race decided to abandon all sense of logic and reason here in the UK, and decided it's lockdown. We're not allowed within 2 meters of each other. Let's all go to Hyde Park.
Yeah.
Just chill and have a protest. It's a dumb thing. This was the UK Freedom Movement group who set up a protest. Jeremy Corbyn's brother was arrested.
He was.
A throwback to the 80s right there.
Jeremy Corbyn's brother.
And they also advertised events right across the country, this group. Southampton, Bournemouth, Portsmouth. Naturally, I went down to the Portsmouth one today just to see what was up. Keep the distance, face mask was on, and there was nobody there.
The people of Portsmouth backing it all the way then.
That's good.
Checked in with what happened in Bournemouth, and there was nobody there. I had a quick look to see what happened in Southampton, and there was nobody there.
South Coast holding strong.
But London, there was a good group of about 50 people, which is not only dangerous and downright stupid, it's just awful.
It's bad.
And senseless, and so selfish as well.
It's good to hear the ones down here did all right though. In your neck of the woods, and obviously near where me and Matt live as well.
Yes, absolutely. No, it's good. I was chatting to people just on the common where it was meant to be taking place, down by the seafront. People had seen the posters that have been going around.
Right.
Crucially, it didn't say where on South Sea Common to meet. So maybe the 5 IQ people that did turn up just looked at the mass expanse of the common and realised that we see each other here.
So headed home.
Yeah.
But they should
hopefully.
be anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Or at least they should be staying alert. That's all that matters.
Stay alert.
Yeah. Stay
If
alert.
coronavirus running towards you, run the other way. Fast as well.
I can't believe that we've had a virus where so many people know someone who's died because of it.
Yeah.
And these brainless idiots decide that it's a good idea to go and have a protest and start hugging each other.
No, you're right, mate. It's bad.
Genuinely, they can take a long walk off a shore pier.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean,
entirely.
Before or after they get the virus, hopefully.
Well, exactly. If they get coronavirus, they should be made to pay for their treatment. Because why, it's unbelievable, people that are being sensible. And then you've got those idiots, surely they should be paying for their own treatment. I know it's just ridiculous. I mean, the NHS is stretched as much as it is without having to deal with morons, quite clearly. And I saw this tweet from this woman who was like, no, it was on Facebook. She put up a post basically being like, oh, it turns out I want to say to my friends that I've got coronavirus. So if anyone was at the party that I hosted the other day, they've checked. And I thought, you know what, you deserve everything you get for that.
Yeah, you do.
Why are you hosting a party?
Yeah, I don't wish any ill on other people.
No, I don't.
But if anyone that went to that protest does get coronavirus, so bloody funny.
And deserved, probably, because why are you doing it?
If we were to have a party, it would just be me and Charles, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, because we're staying alert.
We live here.
I mean, you can now have. Well, there's talk of having one other household in your bubble now, isn't there?
Yeah.
As long as you stay socially distant still, so you can have someone in the hallway.
That's fine. We'll do that.
The cleaner comes every now and then to do the hallway.
The person who does deliveries, she's been a few times.
Yeah,
she's pleased downstairs now.
Yeah, she's been there a while. To be fair, she's nice. She knows all our names now.
Yeah, it was me originally. Like the man at the corner shop. But yeah, got lots of friends in high places.
Establishments on Portsmouth High Street mostly.
Yeah.
And also, can we finally say that anyone that believes this conspiracy theory that 5G has got something to do with
They're
coronavirus?
wrong, yeah. Probably wrong, mate.
Like Jeremy Corbyn's brother. That's what he got arrested for, wasn't it? He was talking about 5G.
There's a comedian, I'm not going to name him. He's local who believes that this whole thing is a conspiracy. And yet he would still stay at home and follow all the legal guidelines that he has to. It's like you can be...
Weird one.
I mean, he's... To be honest, I think he's a total nutcase because of this.
I had to unfollow.
But he's still doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to unfollow someone on Facebook because they started tweeting about it, posting about it on Facebook, and I was like, I can't be dealing with this.
No.
I can't.
It's just wrong. Everything about it is 100% wrong.
The vandalism of 5G masts. Come on. Give us a break.
Shouting at some poor bloke working for BT trying to fix a phone.
Exactly.
There are some things about 5G I disagree with, but it doesn't give you coronavirus.
For Christ's sake, Kevin Bacon's not going to bring about the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon.
For crying out loud.
Bless him. He's trying any old Kevin Bacon.
Sense like, they had 5G in China, so therefore 5G is bad.
China.
And it's like, no, that's not the problem.
There are things wrong with 5G, but it's not. It doesn't give you coronavirus. That's just an accusation. Just plain downright wrong.
The positive we can take away from this story is the South Coast stayed strong.
Yeah.
Big up.
Shout out to the South.
Well done, the South.
Well done.
It's the best.
Unless only if you travel by train to London, then you're a bunch of tossballs.
So from coronavirus to Fred, what have you got?
It's sexual again, Chris. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Of course it is.
But not in this country.
He's frustrated, bless him.
I'm a little bit, that's not the point though. To take this. The Dutch government has recommended, if you're single, to get a sex buddy, as they put it. So in the Netherlands, the lockdown's not quite as strict. You're allowed to meet with groups of friends and things, as long as you socially distance. And they've recommended, getting a sex buddy, one person that you consistently have sex with. It doesn't have to be a relationship or anything. You're like, boyfriend and girlfriend, don't put labels on it.
Wearing protection though, obviously.
Well, unless you're trying for a baby.
They say.
It's not protection I'm worried about. How dumb do you have to be to keep 2 meters?
That's the thing. They've listed another guidelines. If you can't find a sex buddy, they've said sexual intimacy is a need, not a luxury. So anyway, the list that they've got of things you can do instead of having sex.
Oh, here we go. This will be good.
Is this what it's come to? Is this what this podcast has come to?
Masturbation. Obviously, everyone can do that. You can masturbate with someone else, as long as you keep at least 1.5 meters away.
Why 1.5?
That's the guideline in the Netherlands. It's less than, it tiers it's 2 meters. In the Netherlands, it's 1.5 meters.
The virus is weaker in the Netherlands, but it can't jump as far.
So number 3, sexting or phone sex.
You can ring someone in the Netherlands.
But it says, never send photos or videos without permission.
Because that's the important message to take from this.
Sexting with a group via Skype, Zoom, or Teams. I mean, if you're having group sex on Teams, your office is a very strange one. You can watch porn. I mean, there's so many sites out there. Just type in porn to Google. I'm sure you'll find something that turns you on. Read erotic books or magazines. I mean...
Is that why you read out our star signs last week?
No, that's why I bought 50 Shades off Amazon.
That's actually...
Here's one we could do, boys, together. Create erotic podcasts. Now, episode 6, the orgy. That's what's going to happen next week, anyway. So just stay tuned in for that.
I think maybe that would just be you.
And then we've got webcam sex, which is very similar to sex with Zoom. One-on-one masturbation show, very erotic. Good striptease. I offered Matt, but he turned me down.
Understandably so.
The last one is sex with a vibrator that you control remotely. So I'm talking.
I'm never going to look at you the same way again.
No, I'm not.
I'm sitting next to him.
So top
Matt, I'd keep one eye open when you sleep, mate.
Oh mate, I know. Lock the doors.
Top tips for getting through the lockdown: subscribe to Pornhub, masturbate a lot, and read erotic novels. There you are.
There we go. Jobs are good. Who needs to go to London for protests?
Get yourself a sex buddy. I'm pronto.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna message every guy on my phone asking them my sex buddy.
Right, well, don't message.
Some of our friends are in that.
Yeah.
You know, I message people that I know.
Oh God.
Why don't you just get on eHarmony again?
Because none of them are going to be my sex buddy if they live far away. So we need to work that out anyway.
Does eHarmony have mid-20s in there?
Yeah.
When
Actually quite
you
a
go
lot.
to type in your age, I thought it just started at 45.
There's some like 18-year-old girls on there as well. It's very varied range.
How old are you?
25 out.
Oh.
There's a very varied range of girls on there.
No. I'm sure. So you still paying the £7 a month?
No,
Oh,
just cancel my subscription.
Cancel the subscription. Can I just take it back? Can I take it back for a second? So the Dutch government. Could you imagine like Dominic Raab or Boris Johnson?
Yeah, standing up and going, find yourself a sex buddy, you single lads out there, single ladies.
Or who's the business one? Alok Sharma. You know, the bloke who's quite dead now.
Yeah.
Imagine him being like, and as the government, we suggest that you find yourself a sex buddy.
That's the sort of thing Donald Trump would say. But
the worst
in
person,
Holland, it's okay.
The worst person you could watch say that would be Michael Gove.
Oh yeah.
With that sort of deer in headlights look, just like, we think you should find yourself a sex buddy. No, Michael. No.
Yeah, well, apparently sex is a need, not a luxury in the Netherlands. I mean, hence Amsterdam and the red light district. The red light dirty district, that's what I like to call it. Anyway, so I'm not trying to follow Holland's policy, but as yet I'm successful on the sex buddy search, but we'll find a way.
Is this going to be a regular thing? An update?
Yeah, I'll give you an update. Update on the lockdown, by the way, it's continuing, but some people have gone back to work.
Or not.
Or not. Most people haven't. Most people are still doing what you
all we need.
Yeah, I do work from home.
Yeah.
All this, the title for the show needs to be is Fred Blagden's obliging by the Dutch government. You know.
Yeah, I'm following their rules, but
Fred's gone Dutch.
I don't think the webcam sex will be happening anytime soon, unless Chris, you're up for it.
You have
David's engaged, so I'm not sure how that would work.
I'll give Eleanor a ring.
Chris knows better.
I'll give Eleanor a ring and okay with her. Give her David's fiance a ring and just make sure she's okay with it.
Unfortunately, I think you know what the answer's going to be, mate.
Yeah, I think you know.
Please continue your search elsewhere.
Probably a no, yeah. Anyway.
Don't you dare put your arm around me.
What was it going to?
Well, thank you for that
Dirty
wonderful
now.
piece, Frederick van der Blagden.
Yeah. No worries, mate. I loved it. Loved every second.
Incredible. That was unbelievable.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Chris.
Also, just to note, we need to put an age warning on this episode somewhere. I think,
Yeah.
There's no swearing.
We'll do now, won't we?
You were talking about sex.
Oh, it was sexual references, yeah. But that's probably a 12.
Yeah, just put like a Peggy 3 at the beginning.
Why put the Miss May could say sexual references? It's fine.
Universal.
This podcast has been rated as 12.
From toddlers to pensioners.
Let's not go down the route. Let's move on. So to the final story, and this is rather light-hearted and doesn't contain it doesn't contain sexual references.
Good.
Absolutely good.
We were talking about this story earlier this week, and it's incredible. A bull in Scotland caused a massive power outage by scratching its itchy arse on electricity. On the bull left 700 homes in South Lanarkshire without power. he survived a stunning 11,000 volt escape, only with a bump on the head.
It's one of the very few times you actually need power to keep you entertained during the day, and this bull was wiped it out.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, at the end of the day, haven't you?
Yeah, but
Exactly.
your arse since the electricity part on.
Well, yeah, but I
I
know
I can see you doing
Yeah,
that.
but the cow doesn't know.
Yeah, but I can see you doing that. Have you?
No.
You haven't.
No.
You're not living until you've done that, are you?
Have you done it?
I prefer not to comment.
Right, there we go then.
Against an electric pole. I mean,
No,
what
no.
a way to go.
No,
We've
no,
all
I
seen
haven't.
Fred on a pole in a certain club. Anyway.
Yes, we have.
I'm so naturally
What's
talented.
how-
Drawn to the
how do you
pole,
feel
like
in-
a moth to a flame.
How do you fill in the life insurance box on there? It's like, and how did you die? It's like, I've got this box here. I'm going to need a bit more.
But it kind of left the question, and I was talking about with a friend of mine, was about sort of your sort of bad animal encounters. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Been
if you ever
charged
had
by
what's that?
Charged by a sheep once.
You got charged by a sheep.
Yeah. On a field,
What?
near my parents' old house in a place called Box in Wiltshire.
Were you playing rugby with it?
No, I was just walking through a field and it charged me. It wasn't a ram, it was a ewe, so now horns, so I wasn't that scared. Plus the sheep were pretty slow, so I was alright. It was weighed down by the wool. It was not woolling season.
Why did we need that?
Myself and a couple of mates got in a close encounter with, ironically, a couple of bulls. On a bike ride through sort of back roads, sort of foresty area around back in Bournemouth. One of my mates, his pedal had fallen off, so he only had one pedal, and his brakes had failed. And we decided,
Like a chef rat.
the other two of us decided it'd be a good idea to cycle through the bull field at full pelt. He obviously couldn't keep up with us, and the bull started charging towards us. He's there scooting his bike along, screaming at the top of his lungs how much he hates us. He didn't hate us, really. He loved us.
I got chased by an alpaca once.
An alpaca?
That's niche.
Yeah.
Where was this then?
I can't remember where. It wasn't near my home. We were away on a trip somewhere, I think. And I just remember this alpaca sort of coming towards us. And it was a frightening looking thing.
Just fought it off, Chris. Punched it.
I mean, yeah.
Chris versus the alpaca.
I didn't punch the alpaca. We can't.
You can't do that.
Unfortunately. I'm
You
sorry.
can if it's charging you, I suppose.
It's a self-defense.
Yeah.
Self-defense.
Just an alpaca.
Try explaining that to the farmer.
See,
I'm really sorry. I seem to have punched your alpaca in the face.
One punch.
To be fair, I haven't had like an animal charge at me, but at London Zoo.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, God.
No,
I think I've heard this story
they've got
before.
those things now where you can like walk in with the lemurs and stuff. So, I mean, one was like pretty erratic to say the least, and that was quite scary. But it's only a lemur, so I mean, what could it do?
Attack you, just rip your arms
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, there's some animals that are more vicious than they let on.
Like squirrels. Squirrels are the worst.
I'm going to
Rats
one-up
would
you here. Geese.
Geese.
Oh, I don't like geese. Big.
You
not
think
fan of geese.
pretty much any animal in the world you could pretty much go and pet. People pet tigers for crying out loud. Go hug a geese or a goose. Sorry.
Knock you out, mate.
See how that works
Break
out
your
for
arm.
you. They are
Break your
vicious.
Well,
Or swans. Why,
I mean,
why are we not
swans,
allowed to kill swans? They're evil.
I know.
The
Well,
queen eats them, so she
Yeah,
eats all
exactly.
of them.
she what?
Eats swans.
She eats them.
That's what I've heard
Can we just-
anyway.
Yeah.
For legal purposes.
This is all here.
I think I missed that episode of Bear Grylls, right?
Reddit is an interesting place. If you search hard enough, you can pretend the queen eats swans.
Do you believe it?
Not everything I read on Reddit. Some things I believe.
Great.
Oh my god. What other conspiracy theory do you believe?
Oh no, that was
Swan
conspiracy
conspiracy
theories.
theory.
It was more the stuff they were talking about things I like sport or TV. They talk about that on there, and some of the things I agree with. But the queen probably doesn't eat swans. I mean, that's
Geese. Goose.
swans. We're talking about swans.
Oh.
People do eat geese.
Moved on to swans, Matt. Where
Oh,
have you been?
sorry. I've zoned out. I don't
Some
really...
people do eat geese. It's a Christmas thing. Some people have
Yeah,
turkey. Others
Oh,
have
yeah.
geese.
Yeah, true.
They're doing the world a favour.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I
Geese
see
can
that
do
David.
one.
Well, I'm glad to see David. Your audition for Springwatch went really well.
Yeah.
Can you imagine David and Kate Humble doing Springwatch together?
Yeah, I don't think they'd allow me back.
It'd be a beautiful thing.
Yeah, David would punch a badger.
Here's the geese, you can fuck off.
You'd have Kate Humble there doing a piece of camera just hands to me.
Yeah, David kicked the badger, bludgeoning him to death.
Oh, sorry, Kate, you need to go again.
I think Chris Packham would be happy with you hunting down geese.
No, he's
Packham's very pro goose.
he's very.
Animals in general.
Well, I mean, with this episode this week, you have been watching the fire. I think we may have lost the animal rights activists, but you know.
Yeah, we've also lost the 5G conspiracy theorists. So
Yes, we have.
you gain some, you lose some.
We can try again. We can try again next week when we host the orgy.
We're not having an orgy.
Fine. We just won't follow the Dutch government's advice. What have you flouting the rules? I see.
I'll tell you what. We'll follow the Dutch advice, and we can follow the British advice. How about that?
Yeah, fine. We'll
What was that? What was the compromise?
When everyone
we're going to follow Boris's advice.
Until everyone can follow Boris's advice.
Stay alert, have a sex buddy. I know which one I prefer. Anyway.
Move to Amsterdam then, that's what I think.
Very cheap plane tickets at the moment, anyway.
They're not flying. To be fair, they are. We got a return trip from Dublin, but for £12 in January, so that's pretty good.
The £12.
And that's with BA as well.
He's not having
this.
food,
This is why this planet's messed up, man.
Yeah. That's cheaper than a train ticket from Portsmouth to
How
South.
much reckon Ryanair ticket cost? £1. But they strap you to the wing.
Yeah, at least I've got a seat.
You can't sit down. You have to stand.
Just strap you.
I've heard the in-flight meal is a bit dodgy from the wing, mate.
Yeah.
Here's your soup, sir, and there's your soup, sir.
I had some Dairy Dunkers once on Ryanair.
As Ryanair, you probably had to bring them on yourself.
They gave me Dairy Dunkers and a bottle of water. I was very pleased with the offering. Anyway, that's for another time, that story. Riveting as it is, of course.
Can't wait for next week. Fred and Darren Lee.
Thank you
Not
very
wearing any
much for
clothes.
watching.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for watching the Fry Up podcast. It's been
Been a blast as usual recording us.
unbelievable, as always.
It's been.
It's been something. Make sure that you subscribe and whatever, and like the page and
That's
like the
just
videos.
about your webcam emojis as well. We'd like to know.
No, we
Yeah,
won't.
send them-
No, just send them to him. Just send them to
Send
him.
it to Fred. Your web-
Post them on our
Fred Blanket on
Facebook
Twitter.
page. We will view them and give them a rating out of 10.
Again, we won't because we
Fred,
should do that.
Fred
I will.
give him a rating out of 10.
Yeah, 5 stars. That's what we want. Webcam orgies and Dutch advice.
We're going now, I think.
And on that note, goodbye.
Peace
Bye.
out.
Bye, lads.